What is up guys, it's your boy Aswell here, back with another Dragonflight video. So with the weekly reset, we have some weekly news as well, with some hotfixes to professions and a lot of things regarding gold making that you guys really should know about. So here's my weekly coverage of the news happening right now, and some of this is absolutely massive, so if you don't know about it yet, it's definitely a good thing to know about it now. And if you're playing in North America, well, the weekly reset has already happened. Actually, if you're playing in Europe, this has already happened as well, because I'll be uploading this one tomorrow morning. It's 2 AM right now. I'm recording the video right now before the servers go off, and they should be going off in just about an hour now. So let's talk about what's happening this reset and all of the bug fixes, hot fixes, and things that you need to know about. But first, a word from our sponsor. Do you ever look at all of these in-game services and think to yourself, man, if I could just pay for these things with gold instead of money? And then you look at the WoW token and you see, oh wow, a WoW token gives me 300k. What if I could spend this money on a different product to make more gold in the game itself? Do you ever wake up in the morning and think, man, I wish I had more gold in WoW? Well, if you do, then consider checking out my Dragonflight Gold Guide. Bit of a different one today, but there we go. This is a 170 pages long PDF document for gold making in World of Warcraft, covering steady gold farms you can do regardless of expansion, and you can do them right now, you can do them 2 years in the future. They will give you steady gold all throughout the game itself, and it also covers gold making in general, which professions to have, some professional setups for Dragonflight as well, and more than 40 different unique gold farms in Dragonflight. There's several updates coming as well, and once you buy the guide you will get those updates for free. You also get access to an exclusive Discord server with early access to videos and exclusive videos as well. Right now we have like 6 or 7 exclusive videos so far in the expansion. There's 2 of them that are really relevant right now, and we also have early access to several videos, and I think we have 3 videos in early access right now as well that you can get access to by checking out that gold guide. And you will get several videos in early access, several exclusive videos in the future too. If that sounds interesting to you, definitely check out the gold guide, the link will be down below, and by using the code Solheim you will get it for half price. With that being said though, let's take a look at the news, what's happening this week. Yeah, let's go for it. So here we go, Dragonflight profession hotfixes. Artisans Consortium reputation cheese has now been removed. This is something that several people have done in the expansion to get reputation with the consortium, and I'll get more into a heated discussion about that later on, but let me read the entire blue post first, so you see everything happening. So with the weekly restart, you can now only earn Artisans Consortium reputation via weekly quests from 2 professions per week, and all the profession provides the same amount total, so 500. You can also use the Aesir Loom and the Chronal Loom to fulfill crafting orders. They also added the Savior to the crafting order system. It reminds bind on pickup and requires Dragon Isles engineering to use. They also added all the intermediate reagents, finishing reagents and optional reagents to the crafting order system, except for Illustrious Insight. And for alchemy specifically, the transmutation crafts have been temporarily disabled in order to address an exploit. It is our top priority to resolve the underlying issue and re-enable transmutes as soon as possible. This is something I made a video about 2 days ago now, where I talked about how to make gold with transmuting, the legit way by the way, and after uploading that one I got a couple of comments saying that people could not transmute right now, and well, here we go, we now know why. It has been temporarily disabled in the backend of Blizzard's servers until they fix the exploit. For enchanting, the enchanting formulas for Illusion, Primal Frost, Air, Fire and Earth were inadvertently bind on pickup, and a lot of people made huge gold by doing this by the way, by getting those formulas and selling those illusions. They have been changed to Unbound or BOE, so they can now be traded and sold on the auction house. This is quite a major change to the enchanting formulas. You get them from the elemental storms happening, and if you have them right now, make sure to get the max profit from them before people start trading them and selling them on the auction house, because now even people without enchanting can get them and will just sell them on the auction house for very cheap. Now for engineering, the Arclight energy surge caused by catastrophic tinker malfunctions will now continue to tick down while you're offline. Pieces of scrap sometimes found by specialized engineers now have a significantly higher higher chance of dropping when you use your bombs or tinkers. The chance to receive junk items from rummage through scrap has been reduced for specialized engineers, and rummage through scrap's chance to yield a special treasure has been slightly increased for specialized engineers. So now if you're a specialized engineer using this one right here, it will now give you less scrap or less trash and more good boy stuff or treasures. For herbalism, the windswept perk 0 now correctly reduces the distance you are knocked back by building breeze. For inscription, the curious Jardin Rune, an item that gives specialization in inscription, should now drop from creatures for scribes capable of specializing. They also fix an issue where some embellishments were not showing on held in offhand weapons. For dual crafting, they fix an issue where the design elemental lariat was not properly dropping off of all boss storm creatures. It should now properly drop off them. This might increase the actual supply of this design by quite a bit, by the way. So if you've been holding any of the designs, hoping for them to go up in price, you might want to offload them right now, and if you have one of these designs, you might want to capitalize on those hefty crafting order fees while you can, because the supply should definitely be going up after the reset. For mining, they fixed an issue with Titan Touch specialization that had the effect descriptions of the 0 point and 40 point perks swapped. The functionality is unchanged though, so just a visual. They also fixed an issue where that made the surveying 30 knowledge perk drop limited diamonds significantly less often than intended, so you will now get more of those as well. And Molten perk 0 now correctly reduces the damage dealt by smoldering ore. Now skinning, this is like some actual major stuff happening to skinning, and it's about time actually. Let's talk about it. So for skinning, first of all, they reduced the cooldown of bottled pheromones to 5 minutes, this used to be 30 minutes, and they significantly increased the cooldown bonus reduction that specializations provide toward elusive creature bait. So when players are maxed out in all perks related to the elusive creature bait, the cooldown is now reduced by 20 minutes, and this used to be 13 minutes. That is a massive bonus right there. They also have now increased the reward for skinning normal, rare, and elite elusive creatures, and the normal enemies are now only skinnable by a single skinner. So there's a text right here as well. The rewards for skinning elusive creatures have been equally elusive, so we are improving what they drop. Along with this change, normal elusive creatures are only skinnable by a single skinner. Elite and rare elusive creatures will remain skinnable by everyone who participates in defeating them. So basically what people have been doing now behind the scenes is infusing their bait with Titan touched bait to summon Titan touched or Titan infused enemies, and they could have a group of 2x4 people, all tagging a normal Titan infused mob and getting rousing orders from that mob. And by doing this on normal enemies and doing a 2x4 farm, you were making hundreds of thousands of gold per hour by doing that. I do want to emphasize though that it might still be worth it for you to have a group-based skinning farm based on elusive creature bait, because now the cooldown has been reduced by a lot, so you're getting 20 minutes reductions every single time, and they have increased the reward for both the normal, rare, and elite elusive creatures. So if you have a group farming together and you can spawn as many rare or elite elusive enemies as possible, you can make absolute bank by having the Titan touched infusion or Titan infusion on those baits. So that's like definitely something to watch out for here and try to go into when it comes to skinning, especially for group skinning, where if I summon a rare or elite elusive mob, that can be defeated and skinned by everyone participating, but if it's normal, then only I can do the skinning. Either way, let's scroll back up now and talk about the Artisans Consortium and have a small chat about this one. Okay, so this one is a bit of a hot topic, and it's definitely something it's good they are addressing now. That being said, we are now 3 weeks into the expansion, and I'm afraid the damage has already been done. So if you don't know what we're talking about here, I have made 2 videos on the subject, and I've talked about it myself. You could do it like the Artisans Consortium. You could grind that reputation by picking up every single profession in the game, doing your weekly quests, and deleting them. So for example, if I have alchemy and enchanting, I can drop enchanting, I can then pick up skinning, do the weekly quest for skinning. After doing those weeklies, I could drop skinning, do the same thing for herbalism, drop herbalism, do the same thing for mining, and just shuffle through all the professions, and you will keep your knowledge points on your main professions either way. So all you have to do is skill back up again, and skilling up to 50 with enchanting is pretty cheap anyway. It's like past 50 is the expensive part. So by doing this, a lot of people got to a stage 5 out of 5 with the Artisans Consortium in week 2, myself being one of those people, and I'm afraid the damage has already been done. Anyone who wanted to take advantage of this has already done it, and by implementing this change, they are literally only hurting new people that are already behind the curve. The people that abuse this mechanic, they are already ahead of the curve, and it's like a stage of the rich get richer, right? I'm not saying you need to be 5 out of 5 with the consortium to make gold in the game. That's a dumb way to look at it, because you can make your gold so many ways in Dragonflight. I mean, my channel is a testament to that. You can make your gold without professions as well, so there's definitely a lot of ways to make your gold. But by adding this change now and not doing anything retroactively, they're only hurting new people, because everyone who wanted to take advantage of this already has. So if they wanted to really repair the damage here, they have to do something to people that have already taken advantage of this. Either strip their rep or like a small ban, I don't really know. I don't think it would actually... I don't think anyone should be banned here, but I think they should strip away the reputation that some people have, but that might be difficult again. They can strip away the rep, but what about the knowledge points? How can they revert that change? Yeah, I don't really know about this one, because once again the damage has already been done. I think it's too late, and it was something that was talked about during the beta stage of the game, so Blizzard definitely knew about it in beta as well. It might just not have been a huge priority for them to fix, but fixing this now, it just feels kind of weird to me. Either way, let me know what you think down below in the comment section, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more Dragonflight content. We are absolutely pumping out these videos right now, but hopefully you enjoy them, and hopefully they help you make a lot of gold in the expansion. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.